So first, let's have a look at what this course will cover. I would like you to have a different look at the stock market than most people do. Forget all the boring stuff, I will concentrate on the things you will really need. I want you to differentiate between trading and investing. You will not be the one who guesses the next price moves of certain stocks, but you will rather look for long-term value. You will use the stock market as a hunting ground for bargains and not as a casino like traders do. For us, the stock market is a platform where we can buy real value that puts more and more money into our pocket. You should also understand that this money is not created from thin air. You will understand how a company generates more money than it really needs, and you will see what figure you should focus on. Forget all the boring accounting books. There is really just one metric you will have to keep your eyes on, and I will show you what this is. Have a look at this classic Buffett quote here, which has the two parts of the success recipe highlighted. My course follows along this quote so that you become an advanced level long-term investor even if you start from zero knowledge right now. So first, we should be able to find real quality. Quality means that these companies put safe and growing dividends into our pockets, and I will show you the first steps, and you will have a list of potential targets of a few hundred stocks instead of the about 50,000 globally available stocks according to the World Bank statistics. Sounds much more manageable, I hope. And this list will get much shorter when we apply some additional quality criteria. When we dig a bit deeper, I will show you what the parameters of lasting quality are, and I apply them on our list so that you can see how to narrow down the field of potential candidates. By the end of this section, you will have your own shortlist of stocks you really want to buy in your dividend portfolio. So the first ingredient of Buffett's recipe, quality merchandise, is already secured. Let's move on. How do you know that a top quality stock is really cheap? I will show you the thermometer of long-term value so that you can identify bargains in the stock market. Thereafter, we will need to have a look at some psychological factors because all the investment decisions involve psychological aspects. I need to bring up some internal conflicts you will really encounter in your decision-making process. Once you identify these, you will steer clear of the analysis paralysis disease that holds back many potential investors. This knowledge, this psychological knowledge, will help you pull the trigger when this system says so. I will even show you some examples where you will see where buying the right stock at the right price takes us. By the end of this section, you are ready to buy quality at a good price, just like Buffett advised, but you are not ready yet. Before you hit the buy button, I want you to know that you will not become the next Warren Buffett, so you'll need to invest a bit differently than he does. You will need to diversify. I guess you'll want to get financially free with the least amount of work possible and not commit all your life, not devote all your time to investing like Buffett did. By the way, he even sacrificed his marriage for his investing career. Next, I will highlight several potential mistakes you can make. I made tons of them, and I want you to steer clear of the traps I have already discovered. And there are some times when you should sell a stock even if you bought it for the long term. I will show you my selling rules and you can easily apply them to your own portfolio. And last but not least, I will show you a nice tool with which you can plan your journey to financial freedom. It is always good to have a plan, so do this before buying your first dividend paying stock. And some bonus stuff at the very end. I will share a few eye-opening thoughts about how these stable dividend-paying companies protect you against inflation and the debasement of currencies we are experiencing these days. I will even give you a step-by-step PDF guide, which is like holding your hand with your very first steps when you are starting out as a dividend investor. And then I answer the questions I most frequently receive from my students. Please do not hesitate to ask. I am here to help and I will gladly expand this frequently asked questions section of this video course. So let's move on. Let's have a look at the stock exchange, which for us is the bargain hunting ground and not a casino.